Thanks so much. Just to paraphrase the question, as I understand it, it's how does positive psychology inform people who are suffering with external, objectively difficult stressors, like a seriously sick child, surviving a terror attack, or many of the other tragedies that could come our way in life? So it's very interesting. The first thing I have to say is I'm always nervous that positive psychology can be used as a glib way of almost not validating people's right to be upset. You know, there was a woman who once came to see me who was living in a high crime area, and she happened to be looking outside of her window in her apartment one day, and she saw her young 10-year-old child shot. He was just, he caught a bullet. Horrible, horrible story. And she came to see me and she said, you know something? She said, I feel like I need to embrace this pain. I need to feel it. Otherwise, I'll never be able to move to the next step. So I think we always have to validate people's right to have a normal reaction to an abnormal event, which is going to include being depressed and to have questions of faith and questions of doubt and to reassess our life's meaning. Dr. Salovey says you could either go through trauma seeing it as an engine of what he calls post-traumatic growth, an engine of growth that you embrace and find meaning in it, or you could respond to tragedy by feeling that you're a log floating on the river at the mercy of the current. And then he does 3 studies that show empirically that when you embrace suffering in a way that you embrace the growth-inducing potential of suffering, it actually is associated with much better long-term outcomes than every psychological measure known. But with that being said, after 9/11, they did all kinds of research and showed that people who were able to get past their anger and have gratitude, especially those most directly impacted, their recovery was much quicker than people who got sucked into the quicksand.